to our short film panel, Life is Short. I put this panel together just because I felt it was important this year to talk about the short film as a distinct genre.
I'm a college graduate from Columbia College, Chicago, and started a small production company called Rubbish like 5 years ago, and we've just been doing shorts since then, and I was lucky enough to have a short in the program last year, and am here again with my new short, Wet, in the Illinois program, so just repping Chicago.
By the way, Brad, Alice is one of my favorite shorts of that year in general, so.
Thank you very much.
Excellent short film.
Why short films? Do you prefer to tell a more concise story, or is it simply that you can't afford to make a feature?
I saw this one video that my brother did. My brother's 28 years old, and he did a short film when I was back in middle school. And it was him in a bathtub full of ham. And I thought after I saw that, it's either become a filmmaker or a serial killer. And hopefully when the feature comes along, the opportunity, I can show people a body of work that shows I'm a good storyteller and not good at making trailers.
When you made Cycle, which again, hopefully all of you guys will get to see in the Illinois Makers program, do you have a future feature in mind, or is this a story that stands alone and is just meant to be that short film?
No, I made that movie as like a way to figure out how to get into this larger world that the story takes place in. It's set in a society where bikes have replaced all other forms of power generation. And it's kind of this gloomy, dystopic world, and I didn't know how to first approach it or kind of tell it about the world in like a kind of big, overarching, like History Channel kind of way. I wanted to just kind of show it and not say anything, really.
Don't make a film for a certain festival. Make a film that you want to make and make it work for you, and then there's hundreds of festivals and hundreds of great festivals. So make a film that's good for you, and then find the festival that best fits your film.
And I agree with making sure once you create a film that you really look at the festival that you're submitting to. I have a comedy, a drama, and a horror sci-fi, and I can tell you that each of those are in completely different, being submitted to completely different festivals. So he has a bunch of...
How long was Island?
It was 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was, we got that into a lot of festivals, right? I mean, it did a nice run.
Yeah, it played at Santa Fe, and because of you, and because of Miguel, I was able to go to Cannes and participate in the short film corner, and that was outstanding.
But I think one of the things, he was your teacher also, but I think, again, going back to what you were saying, and it's different than what Jesse was saying, know your festival, know your programming, know what you want to do with your film. His film was experimental and student and lovely. It was also 5 minutes and was able to play all over.
How about you, Brad? What are the plans for? Well, now that you have Wet, which is now in the Chicago National Film Festival, which about half the people here have seen, and this was your second journey after Eyelids. So did you have a different approach with this film? Did you learn anything from the?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because with Eyelids, I submitted to as many festivals as I could, just not doing any research at all, just festivals I appreciate, festivals I like, people I know, and the kind of route I go is I'll show it wherever there's an opportunity. I was showing it on bed sheets and in restaurants, and like, who's ever going to let me show it, I'll be there to play it. I don't care what the audience is, and if it doesn't get into a festival, too bad, but I mean, I'll carry DVDs in my bag, but with Wet, I was more selective because I kind of went broke after Eyelids. With Eyelids, after it played in Chicago, I threw it up on YouTube, and I wasn't so sure how a film like that would go over because there's nobody getting hit in the nuts with a football, but it's getting decent buzz, and it's going good online, so I'm hoping I can do the same with Wet, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, during rush hour.
Nice.
And during winter, and it's about a guy who's wet, and I was trying to cast a film for like a week, and I'm with this casting director, and she's like, you need a heated trailer, you need a heated location, you need blankets, extra clothes, and I'm like, forget it then. this film has to be shot over these 3 days, and we're going to do whatever it takes to do it. And there was a lot of love and hate on set, but I mean that was me who had the granola bars for the crew, and pizzas, and everybody was pissed because there wasn't, you know, hot toasted sandwiches. And looking back, I agreed.
Where's the hot toast?
Seriously, at the time, I had hypothermia. I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
But that's why I love short film. Rubbish. I was fortunate enough to meet all these guys when we were fresh out of high school. So it's me and my best friends. One of them's a graphic designer, Nick Santor. Jake Slutsky's our cinematographer, and Bob Ziegler's producer, and Jason O'Malley also produced this. And we're able to, at the time, you know, I was working in a diaper warehouse 8 hours a day, and then we would meet up afterwards and work on the short. And now we're slowly bringing in the triangle to be doing this full time, but it's you know, I'm still doing wedding videos, but just trying to make a buck.